Guys, welcome back to the next video. So I just want to talk to you about something called a hybrid channel, and I've got an example here. This is not one that is used stock footage or non-footage that they film. They do film their own content, but I just want to show you what a hybrid is, and then we can start thinking about that, because the next lecture is a project of yours to try and work out your niche, work out what it is that they should look like, what they could be, for example. So let's talk about hybrid. Now, cooking, baking cakes, huge genre that people want to see, interested in. It's exciting for a lot of people. It's the reason that cooking shows are still on airtime, primetime TV, and people are looking for it. We cook every day. So this person though, Tiny Cakes, took, okay, well, we got a genre here, baking cakes, that could be interesting. Well, if I make them tiny, hybrid, that's a hybrid channel. Now, they're not just, I'm making cakes, I'm making tiny ones. Look at the size of these, and this little tiny toast that they're making and all this stuff, and they put their fingers in shots to make sure you see how tiny and how small it is. It's amazing. So this is a hybrid channel. They want to take their genre, their niche, and they made it into a hybrid. If you took, I don't know, let's talk about sport, and you talked about one specific, doesn't mean you have to be like miniature sports, but start thinking about a secondary thing to do with your niche that you could make it extra tight in who's going to like it. Because a lot of us think appealing to the masses and as many people as possible is what you need to do on YouTube. And yes, 10 years ago or so, appeal to the masses, grab people in. Now there's so many people watching YouTube. More importantly, so many people uploading to YouTube, that actually you've become into a time that you want to get your niche down to as small and tight as possible. You're not doing a travel vlog anymore. You're doing travel in a specific city location. There's enough people looking on YouTube. It's the second largest search engine in the world, to see exactly what it is that they want to see. So someone isn't just looking for travel in general, they're looking for travel in Kuala Lumpur, and you got a whole channel based on that one place. Somebody watches one video on there, they're going to watch more videos on there, and you start attracting people. There's enough of the internet, enough people looking. Doesn't matter what you're going to make it on. This person didn't do baking, they did tiny cakes. You're not just going to do UFC, that's too general. You're going to do UFC, certain fight style, certain weight class, maybe male, female, whatever it is. Or going to mix it up together with something else to make it into a hybrid channel. You're going to do news, you're going to do funny news, crazy news, only weird news, a country-specific location news. You're going to do celebs, you're going to do a certain kind of celeb, a certain sport, a certain genre, a certain funny thing that happens within that. So when I talk about a hybrid, I mean mixing two things. You've got the celeb, perhaps you're doing that. We talked about it over here. Perhaps you've got the celebrity thing, but you're going to do celebs and then add another one, that's your niche, and then add scandals only, add money only, add something funny only, add maybe it's female and it's something to do with, there was one here about like surgery that they had. There's something. Think about making it as tight as possible. It doesn't mean that one day you don't make it wider and talk about more things, but initially while you're launching, once again, remember, YouTube shows your video to a very small number, they click through, then the next time you have a video up, they show it to the same people. If they don't click, YouTube verifies your video as not so good and doesn't give it further impressions. So it's very, very important that you start sticking down to one thing. So branch out initially, but first think about channel niche, hybrid, smaller, tighter niche if you can, in whatever it is. And in the next lecture right now, let's talk about that. Let's work on a sheet I'm going to develop with you in working out exactly what it is that you want to make a channel about. Let's go there right now.